Hey y'all, happy Monday. If y'all here, y'all know to drop them dollar signs because we all about making money. Y'all know this is how I test to make sure y'all can hear me actually. I don't see nothing yet. Okay. Hey Dwight. Hello, Miss J. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Just getting my notes together here so I don't miss anything. Golly, there's so much going on. All right. So again, if you guys got any questions, excuse me, please drop them so that I can answer. And Dwight, you are correct. Let me put your words up on the screen. No, you are right. There is no money yet. But that should be changing soon. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right. I'm really trying to sit up here and see like my notes, all my stuff didn't print out, but it's cool. All right. So again, happy Monday to everybody. I hope you guys are well. Thank you for being here for another one of my little shows. Okay. So yeah, sorry, I got my kitchen in the background. It's a mess, but it's all right. Let me see what I want to start. Again, if you have any questions or anything, please drop them so that I can get to you. So if you're in Orange County, you're in Orlando, just as of today, they reopen for the business grants. So if you are a small business owner, you can now apply for the business grant. I did not click on the link to see exactly how much it was going to be. It did start out at $5,000, but now they are dwindling down in the funds that they have left. So you might not get that much, but if you are in Orange County, the grants opened up today. All right. Let's see. All right, we're gonna get to y'all comments. Yes, we're gonna get to Nancy Pelosi. Okay, she does not play. Okay, if you're in Fort Pierce, and first of all, I just want y'all to share the video, please. Thank you for watching. Share my video because we want to get the right message out to the right people at the right time. So I actually do my research to make sure I come and give y'all the best and most truthful information that I can find. So share my video, please. All right, if you're in Fort Pierce, Florida, starting Wednesday, the 21st, your electric company will resume the cutoffs for electricity. So if you have unpaid bills, please, and let me put this up real quick because I like people to be able to see this. So if you are having issues with your, and this is for anybody, if you're having issues with utilities, rent, if you need to find food, whatever, all you gotta do is text your zip code to 898-211 and just let them go and give you whatever information that they have. It doesn't hurt. It takes a couple seconds. You text all day anyway, so why not do it and try to get some resources and all that stuff for you, okay? So I just wanted to put that out. I am going to post this. I have not posted it yet. All right. Now, another reason why I want to try to share this video is because, and I'm not going to post it yet, but I'm letting you guys know now so you can go and tell everybody that you know that lives in Brevard County. And let me make sure, yes, Brevard County. They are doing the driver's license reinstatement, okay? So they are waiving 25% of the fees. So you can, if you have a little extra money, and it's crazy they're doing it right now. Nobody even got their stimulus checks. But it is going to be November 7th, okay? So I'm going to post that as it gets a little closer so you don't forget. But please let people know because a lot of y'all missed to get the 100% paid off by going through the felon program to get your rights restored. So many people missed that just by dragging their feet. So now you're going to have to pay 75% of your collection fees, but they are waiving 25% off. So if you need to get your driver's license back November 7th, you can go to the courthouse and they're doing that program. Okay. So make sure you go and go up there and take care of that. Okay. All right. Let me see what else I got. Okay. So I know y'all want to know about what's going on with the stimulus. So I'm gonna just get to it really quick. Y'all, if you pay attention to anything that's going on in the news, and let me get over here to my comments really quick because I know Dwight probably saying stuff. Yes, it is true that Nancy Pelosi and Nancy Pelosi, for those who do not know, she is the Speaker of. If I'm not, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I believe she's the Speaker of the House. Is she Speaker? I know she's the leader of the Democrats, but tell me what her role is so I don't get it wrong, Dwight or Lamine, one of y'all, because I know y'all keep up with that. But anyway, she is who is handling the negotiations between the Democrats and the Republicans when it comes to this stimulus. So she is saying that she wants the stimulus to be released before the election, which is, when is the election? On the 11th, y'all? So she wants the decision to be done before the election so that we can get these checks rolling. Because as y'all know, even if they approve the stimulus, it's still going to take at least a good 3 weeks before all this stuff rolls out before they get you this money. So they need, and well, I ain't even going to say they need to. I know they will, as I have been saying this whole time. So if y'all been watching and sticking with me, thank you, because I have been saying this whole time that we still gonna get a stimulus. They're gonna pretty much have to. Our economy is going to crash if we don't. Okay. So Dwight asked, is 48 hours actually, or is it still talking? So actually, if you haven't been brought up to date, Nancy Pelosi actually did talk to Mitch McConnell, and they are going to come to some type of an agreement. Now, just because they come to an agreement does not mean that this is still going to be approved. It still has to go for a vote. And so, you know, and then it has to go to Trump, and he may have something to say. More than likely, he might not, because I'm sure that he's going to want to try to get this passed so that he can sign his name on these checks like they had before, and hopefully maybe to use as an election tool. That's just my thoughts, but that's what I think is going to happen. So no matter what, y'all gonna get these stimulus checks. We just don't know if it's coming this week. I mean, not this week. It's gonna be approved sometime this week or next week. Just remember, it's gonna take about 3 weeks for this stuff to get rolling out. So they want to get this money in people's hands at least before Christmas. I mean, this would be horrible. It would be catastrophic if they don't, because people are gonna start robbing folks. It's gonna just be crazy. So we don't see that happening. I see them actually giving a stimulus. So we're just waiting for that. All right. So thank you, Nadia. I hope I answered your question. I know it's not really an answer. But it's the best that we could do right now with what is going on. Okay. All right, so Laverne says money for first-time home buyers. Wasn't able to click on the link in the video about that. Okay, so well, Laverne, I'll send you that link again. So Laverne wants to know about money for first-time home buyers. So I'm all for people getting money for first-time home buyer program, but I have to also make sure that you are aware that if your credit is not up to par, if your income isn't up to the amount of the house that you want to receive, or that you want to live in, then you're going to have to do some work in the forefront. So yes, Ms. Laverne, I'm going to answer your question, but I'm really talking to everybody else that is watching. So seriously, you know, you got to have a 620 or better credit score. I did just recently find out about a program that takes a credit at a 580, but I'm going to do some more research before I put it out to you guys. But pretty much it's like you rent to own this home, but we're going to see how that works out before I mention it. But as it stands right now, if you're going to go traditional, you're going to go through the VA, whatever program you're going to use to get your home, you at least need a 620. I would tell you a 640 would be better, especially right now during the pandemic, because you don't want the banks to say, we're going to give you a high rate just because, you know, if you there may be no incentive for them to give you a lower rate. So the better or the higher your credit score is, the better chance you have of getting a better interest rate. Okay. And that's at any bank. You also want to make sure you don't have no repos on there. You want to make sure you don't have you can have medical collections, but you want to make sure that you don't have collections that total over $1,200, at least on your medical collections, because now the loan officer is now going to have to take that into your debt to income ratio. And here comes the part where I started talking about making sure that you have the money up. Because if you can want a $250,000 home, but if your money don't say that, then that's not what you're going to get. So if you want to make sure you're going to get the kind of house that you want to qualify for, you need to make sure that you're finding that stuff out ahead of time. So if somebody comes to me and they say, hey, I want to get my credit fixed because I want to get a house, I tell them, go and find out if you're going to get approved for a house loan, a mortgage loan right now. And whatever that loan officer tells you, you tell me, because a loan officer is going to tell you how to get your credit where their bank will approve. So if your goal is to fix your credit to buy a home, well, that might be something that you need to do. You might need to go and sit with a loan officer. You already know you're going to get denied because your score probably not high enough, or you got some things on your credit you don't want. But it's good to at least have them outline what it is so that you know, okay? So now that I got all that out the way, sorry, Ms. Laverne, taking me a minute to get to the answer, but I just have to let people know, if you're looking for money for the first-time home buyers program, please inbox me or send me a message. I do have a video. It should already be posted on my story on my timeline on Facebook. But if you don't see it or you just don't feel like searching for it, I will send it to you, okay? It is actually a video, and the video shows you exactly how to go to the website and find your county so that you can see what's available for you, okay? You do have to take a 4-hour class if you're going to use first-time home buyer program money. And that program or that class is usually held by someone working with your housing in your county. They usually have someone that provides that class because you have to be certified by HUD in order to give you guys a certificate. So you can find that information on this website. I will send you the video if you need to, so you can see it again, and go find your county, and then you can go take that class and apply for the program. But before you waste anybody's time, and even yours, make sure that credit is together, okay? All right, let's see what we got. Thank y'all again. So whoever is still watching, if you didn't share before, share again. Thank y'all. I appreciate it, okay? All right, so unemployment. So I'm glad you're talking about unemployment, because I'm shocked of how many people still are not getting unemployment. Why are y'all not working and not getting unemployment? Okay, so let me explain something. Let me bring these two things that you guys thought were totally separate, and let me put it together really quick. If you were unemployed before the pandemic, you would not qualify for unemployment normally. But now during the pandemic, because things are shut down and jobs are harder to find, you, my friend, are affected by COVID. You don't have to have it. You don't have to have a family member that has it in order to be affected by it. You are affected by it because you can't get a dang on job. So I don't want to hear one more person. And that's why, if you didn't share the video, share it now, because I want people to understand what I am trying to say. Because I don't know how many people I have to talk to all day long to let them know you qualify for unemployment. What you need to do is make sure when you are applying, you let the people know that you can't find a job because of COVID. Everything's closed down. Everything's shut down. Or whatever's open has reduced hours. Okay? So that's one category of people. Now, if you are somebody who has a job, but your hours have been cut, you, my friend, are considered underemployed. Okay? Because you had full-time hours, but now you don't. Okay, or you had part-time hours, but now you got part-time. And I know that's not even really a thing. Okay, but you are considered underemployed, and that means you qualify for unemployment. Your hours were reduced. They were reduced because of COVID. So you are affected. You qualify. Okay, and then of course the group that's obvious. Anybody who got COVID, anyone's family member you affected, you had to stay home the 14 days. If you did not claim your money for those days that you were home and your job did not pay you, I would go and contact unemployment and get my money. Okay, so there's a lot of people who didn't claim them days they were home quarantining. Okay, your job didn't pay you for it. Somebody needs to, because those are 2 weeks of pay that you did not get paid, and somebody owes you some money. Okay, all right, let me move on. So hey, Cassie, thank you for watching. All right. So I talked about the stimulus. Let me see. I got to run around with the felony fines and never got them paid. Okay, so let me tell y'all, whenever you're going to ask somebody for their money, it is you're going to get the runaround. Why? Because you need them. They don't need you. So I would say when this happens again, well, if you're trying to get your fines paid, Jay Ingram, then on November 7th, make sure you get down to the courthouse. They're doing 25% off, okay? So you might be able to get on the payment plan, and then depending on your county you live in, a lot of counties will allow you to get your driver's license back while you're in repayment, as long as you're on a payment plan. So if you don't know, you need to call your clerk, county clerk, and you need to ask them, can I get on the payment plan and get my driver's license while I'm in repayment? Now, that only is going to happen if you have fines that are not drug fines, and they can't be any felony fines or court fines. And a lot of people have those. Those three things they want paid in full. But if you have misdemeanor charges and that's why your license was suspended, normally they will let you get on a payment plan. But that does depend on your county, so you need to find out, okay? Thank you, Lamish. All right, so going back to who is Nancy Pelosi, she is the Speaker of the House. That's what I thought. Okay, and the election, look at that. Thank you, Chris. Now, see, the election is November 3rd. Like, it's coming up right away. So that's why I'm saying that we know the stimulus check is coming. It's just either going to be before the election, or after the election. All right. So like I said, all this is used as a ploy to get you guys to get out there and vote. And since we're on voting, I know we don't really like to talk politics. I'm not big on that. I really just like to talk about money and how you can get some. But this goes hand in hand with how you can get some, okay? So I hear people all the time say, I'm not voting. My vote don't count. Them folks done already picked them folks. I done heard every excuse ever. And I'm just going to tell you that the reason that you need to vote is because who you put in, not just in the White House, who you put in your local county government, your state government, all of that, that affects the money that you get. So if you have a representative or attorney general or someone in your state that doesn't want, let me back up for a second. Look at when we just got the unemployment, y'all got those extra weeks. Not every attorney general requested that money. Excuse me, not attorney general. Not every governor requested those funds. Okay, some states didn't get it, so some people didn't even get those extra 3 weeks of payments. And remember, it was supposed to be 5. So some governors didn't even have any money. So I'm just saying, this is not just about voting for who is in the White House. So tired of y'all saying that. This has everything to do with who is the judge. So if you got, Ray and them, they keep going to jail all the time and they keep going to seeing the same judge. That judge is probably voted or elected in. So if y'all don't like these people, we need to change it. So we have to stop thinking that voting is just about the president. It's way more people that matter, way more important than his ass. Okay? So it's people that locally affects you. So think about that. All right? All right, let me see what we got question-wise. Thank y'all, November 30th is election day. I appreciate that, Dwight. I did not know, okay? But I needed to know it. So look at that. All the stuff that's going on. I don't even be able to keep up with all these dates. All right, let's see. I don't have my first check. So if you don't have your first check, that sounds like an issue with IRS. You can get on the phone and call them. So y'all know I'm going to put up my IRS number. Boom. Give them a call. They open that. And I think we went over this last time. I think it's 7 a.m. 800-829-1040. Okay. They got a whole bunch of more numbers than just this one, but this is the main line. So you can call them. And if they're saying that you haven't got it because your check, your income tax check was amended, your income tax refund was amended, or because you're having an issue with getting your tax pin, all that kind of stuff, all that delays you getting your actual refund check or your stimulus check. So find out exactly what it is. Then maybe I'll be able to give you a little bit more guidance on what you need to do. But it's a couple things that could stop you from getting the money that you're supposed to have. All right. All right. So Patricia already talked about unemployment. Thank you. I hope you were able to stay with me. So Katrina Singleton says, so did we get the second stimulus passed? No, ma'am, we did not get it passed. They is just doing the dog and pony show. But as I stated, you guys will be getting something. I do believe that is coming. We just don't know if before or after this election. Okay. Thank you, Sierra Clark, for looking out. That's right. We're supposed to help one another. We know information we should share. So again, if y'all see something going on in your county, your state, whatever, and it's something that you know that nobody else knows, you can always inbox and send it to me, because we need to be able to share this information, because it's a lot of money we miss out on. So my stimulus video that I did with the inmates, actually, if you aren't watching me on YouTube, you need to go and subscribe to Shamika Saves on YouTube. Okay, support a girl. But that video actually has been getting a lot of traction. So thank y'all for those who shared it, those who watched it, or whatever. But just an update on that. Just as of today, the judge, another federal judge, has just rebuffed the IRS again and said that it's illegal for them to state that prisoners, or excuse me, inmates are not able to claim their stimulus check. And they should, because it's $9 million still of uncashed checks, or unused money out there that people need to use. So again, if you know somebody that's incarcerated, okay, let them know to go on out there, and they can't, but you can go and file or assist them in filing for that doggone stimulus check, and let the IRS tell you if you can or can't get it. Okay, if you can't get it, they'll reject it. Okay, they won't even send it to you. If you have children, they're gonna snatch it, but at least let the kids get the money instead of letting them hold it, and all they're gonna do is turn around and give it to somebody else. So let them give it to your baby mama, or whoever that is. Okay, you got kids out there, right? So if you and remember, they take the check if you owe $1,200 or more in back child support. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got. Hey, Miss Helena, how are you? All right. Let's see what we got. It says the LGI homes, I believe, is called doing first time home buyers with credit 580. I went brand right. Well, you know what, Jay, send the information to me. I want to check it out to see what this program is. But I have heard about these little programs that allow you to come in at 580, but I actually want to do a little bit more research, because anybody can make anything sound good on a flyer. I just want to make sure that it's going to be good for the people that I recommend it to, because not everybody knows how to manage their money. And a lot of people want homes, but a lot of people who going to get homes may lose them if they don't know about, taking care of property taxes, and if it's homeowner association fees. There's a lot of stuff that people don't know. So I don't want to throw anybody to anything that's going to actually put them in a worse situation. All right. Nadia, thank you very much. Let me tell you, I don't do no cooking in this kitchen. I'm a big cereal person. I think the most I probably do is make some eggs and some eggs and bacon in here, but that's about it. But thank you very much. I love it too. Blessed to be able to have it, and my goal is to make sure that you can have one also. Okay. Hey, Monica, how you doing? How you doing? I hope everything is well. We'll be talking soon. All right. Dwight said, if they don't pass it before November 3rd, then we will have to wait to February 20th. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I hope that they do come up with something with this stimulus. They need to stop going back and forth. Let me see. All right. Latasha said, are they giving us the $600 back? That is supposed to be a part of the new stimulus, but again, it's not approved yet. Just know that if it is, and if it's the HEROES Act, you will get the $600. It just has not been activated yet. Okay. Okay, Mindy Erickson. So I hope I didn't answer that. So I think we are going to get one. It's just hard to say what they're going to do, because this is an election season. And when it's election season, every move has to be strategic. And whoever feeds the people, I believe, is going to get the majority of the votes. So it's really a tough fight between the Democrats and the Republicans. And I really think this is just a pissing contest to go back and forth. So we'll see. All right. Okay, Arturo Elmore. So I hope I answered your question about the extra unemployment. That is in the HEROES Act, but it is not coming out yet. All right. Thank you, Latasha Nicole. That's right. 7 a.m. That's when IRS opens. And Red Rum, I'm sorry, I do not know where I left off on the repeat part. Okay. Alicia says, I received 2 letters and an email from unemployment stating that I'm approved, and I called and still no one can tell me why it says pending adjudication. Pending adjudication usually means that they'll adjudicate means that they're working on your case. So it looks to me that they're saying they're still, that's a nice fancy way of saying still processing. Okay. But pending adjudication, the person looking at it might not be able to, because they could be a low level. You're stuck on your unemployment and you need to get a better idea of what is going on. Ask to speak to a supervisor. You can do that, or you can ask for your case to be escalated, okay? And that's ESCALATED, okay? I know I talk fast. So you can ask for a supervisor or ask for your case to be escalated, and then they should be able to tell you why it's pending adjudication. So the adjudicate doesn't really mean anything other than they're working on it, okay? All right, it's Monica again. Your earrings are on point. Thank you. I got these from Rainbow, actually. It says melanin popping, and I just thought they were cute. And I was like, you know what? It's black girls ain't never really felt like it's a good time to be dark skinned, but shit, I am. I'm very happy. And so, bam, my melanin is popping. Okay. All right. Let's see what else y'all got for me. Will it be backdated once the $600 gets approved? Yes, it will be backdated to, it should be backdated, if I'm not mistaken, to September 15th. That should be when the last of the 4-week checks for unemployment paid out to. So yes, it will be backdated, okay? And thank you, Anastasia. Good luck. Please let me know if you need any assistance with that. All right, so one quick thing also, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Hold on, let me drink my water. Woo! Y'all know I be talking to people all day long, okay? So really quick on something on individuals and their credit, okay? Because I get this all the time. I'm now trying to bring the conversations I have to my inbox right here, because I know a lot of y'all are probably seeing the same thing, okay? So if you are seeing that your credit is doing a lot of stupid things, like your score going up, score going down, and no real change, stuff is looking weird, right? And somebody's working on your credit, that's because changes are being made, okay? I think people are under the assumption that when something is removed from your credit, that your score is going to go up. It doesn't work that way. When something's removed from your credit, your score is generally going to go down before it will ever go up, okay? If you pay off a car, your score is going to go down also, okay? I want to make sure you guys are aware of that, because I got a lot of people, I think they're so proud of themselves when they pay off their bills, and you should be. That's a great personal accomplishment, but it doesn't work the same when it comes to your personal credit, okay? So I think that you guys should start going into Credit Karma. Actually, I'm going to post this video up again in my story, and it's going to show you how to check your score so you can see what actually has been going on when your score goes up and down and you don't know why. I'm going to show you a video that'll show you how you can check that for yourself, okay? So I don't have anything else. Food stamps are going to be the same. Unemployment's still going to be the same. There's no extra right now. The grant money is hit or miss. If it's posted, it's out there. I do have some grant information that I'm going to post in the after this. It's going to be for homeless individuals. So if you know somebody who is living in a hotel, living in a car, especially, got kicked out, whatever, they got some money just last week on Friday. They got some money. So I'm going to put the 5 programs out that you can contact that will pay for you and your family to stay in a hotel. I think it's even like to fix your car, some kind of stuff. I ain't even gonna try to go into it. I'm just gonna post it. So make sure you pay attention to my story after this. But again, if y'all don't have anything for me, let me check really quick. Someone says, is it true that the taxes they are not taken out of our checks will be double next year? Well, yes, kind of. So, but Nicole, if you're not a government employee, you don't have to worry about that. Only government employees or federal employees are the only ones that are having no taxes taken out of their check. Most other employers aren't really doing that. And your employer is actually going to be responsible for the taxes to pay back to the IRS, not you. But your employer wants you to be responsible to them to make sure. Now, when I say them, I mean your employer wants to make sure you pay them back, because they're going to front that money for you, and then you pay them back. So you're not going to owe IRS double the taxes. You just probably are going to be paying more more is going to be coming out of your check, but it's really going to be just going to your employer. Ooh, Dwight, thank you so much about the PPP. If you don't know, PPP, they did do a new shortened form. It is 2 pages. Oh my gosh, it's like 10 questions. If you got the PPP loan, not the SBA EIDL loan, but the PPP, the Paycheck Protection loan, that is the loan that people getting caught up on with the scams. You know, that's the loan. Okay. But you could do it if you had employees. You can also do it if you were sole proprietor and you work for yourself. Of course, the amount you probably would have got would have been much smaller, but you can do it. So now you can actually do the application to apply for forgiveness. And when I say forgiveness, that means 100% or at least whatever percent that you're asking for to be written off where you don't have to pay the government back. So if you got that loan, make sure that you put in your application. You answer a couple questions. Did you use it for this? Did you use it for that? Pretty much where they get you is they get you to sign all these, check these boxes saying that you ain't lying and you ain't this and you ain't that. And that's where they get you. They ain't asking you for proof today. Now they might ask you for proof tomorrow. So if you got something, put it somewhere and store it away, okay? Because they're not asking you to send nothing in with this form. They're just asking you to send the form, okay? So you can do that. You can write off that loan. If not, okay, you have to pay the loan, but you pay it at a 1%. Y'all get that? One, you ain't gonna get a credit card that low. 1% for the loan until it's paid off. I think whatever amount of year agreement that you have. Some of them I think are trying to have loans paid off 7 years or less. So, but you pay that loan back in 7 years at 1% interest. Now, if you're one of those individuals who writes off that loan, like you're doing the forgiveness, just so you know, you will have to claim that on your taxes because that's pretty much somebody saying, here, I gave you some free money. So now that's going to have to be claimed as income. So that's going to boost your income, which means you may pay more in taxes if you're not itemizing. Okay. So let me get on my tax class real fast. Since we talk about taxes, if you have not signed up for my tax class and you're interested in taking my tax class, this is a start your own tax business tax class. I'm not teaching you how to just do taxes for you and your friends. I'm actually showing you how to go out there and start your own business. All you need to do is bring a logo, your name, and find you a location. Pretty much that's all you're going to need. It's $350 for the class. I'm not announcing when the class dates are because I'm waiting on the new updated software. But I will get a chance to teach every one of you guys, whether it's in person or virtual, how to run through the software we're going to be using, how to do these schedules so you can learn how to itemize and get a chance to hire your friends and family and to start generational wealth. That's what you want, right? You don't want to be broke no more. You don't want to be, shopping at Payless. You want to be able to go in the Gucci store. And this is how a lot of them do it, off of your dime, because they are charging the hell out of you to file taxes. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I choose to find a way to take everything somebody else does for me, and I'm doing it for myself, and I'm gonna find a way to put money or to monetize it. And that's all I'm doing with you guys, is teaching you the same thing. So since it is something that's easy to learn, if you're interested, you can inbox me. You can sign up at any time. I have a group already working together so that everybody can start on the same page, on the same foot, and we can go from there. So anyway, if you don't have any more questions, Nicole, you do. You say you're a federal government employee. Please inbox me so we can talk about that offline, because federal government employees are a little bit different, and I want to talk to your case specifically, and I don't want anyone to hear it and assume I'm talking about everybody else. So just inbox me, and we can go from there. Thank you for asking. Okay, anyone help to pay for college? I have no loan. I'm paying out of pocket. So there isn't any program that pays for you to go to college, but right now they do have the and it did not print out, but there is, and I talked about it last week. There are a lot of colleges that just got money to do, it's called rapid certification. It's called CTE. So it's like, I think it's the CTE program, but it stands for, I don't know what it stands for exactly, because I'm not even going to try to lie, but I will put it up after this. But anyway, they help you get your certifications rapidly. So if you want to go become a CNA, a home health aide, a phlebotomist, whatever, it just depends on whatever your school is offering. And if you are local here to Brevard County in Florida, Eastern Florida is one of those schools. They also have schools that are in Orlando as well. So I need to make that video so I can show y'all how to find your school. I just have not had time because y'all be keeping me so busy. Thank you for that. But I will make a video to show y'all how to find your school, or whatever school is in close to your area code, zip code, I mean, so that you can go and take advantage of this free money. Now you will may have to come out of pocket with some of the expenses. I'm not exactly sure, but it is a way to go through this pandemic time and get a skill or a trade fast, so that when the economy gets back to booming, you already have something and you can get on your feet. Okay, so that's what this is all about. There's no reason why you should be down during this pandemic, because they're giving out too much money. And if you ain't got up on your feet, it's because you're not doing something right. So if you ain't doing something right, you need to come watch my page, because I'm going to show you how to get that money. And that is yours. We ain't even doing nothing wrong. This is just money that's yours. All I'm doing is showing it to you so that you can go out there and get it. So again, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Catch me next Monday, but go to my story. Give me until like 8 o'clock so I can put these things up for you guys, so that you can see what's out there. And if you got any questions, please always inbox me. And I will see y'all. Hell, I'll see y'all in my inbox, I'm sure, on my storyline. So thank y'all again. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.